Greetings, nerdlings. We've got a huge toy unboxing for you today from the DC comic multiverse from the Wonder Woman movie. We have all the toys. We've got starting with Wonder Woman, and then we have Steve Trevor, and then we've got Wonder Woman in her big cloak, and then we have her in her normal, or her beginning outfit, I guess, from Diana de Mascara. And then we've got Mama Wonder Woman, Queen Hippolyta, and then we have a warrior, Menelaiope. Now, these are just like the Marvel Legends where they come with a Build-A-Fig, and you're going to build the Aries figure. So that should be really neat. So let's get these all unboxed and see how cool they look individually and how cool Aries looks. Love these guys. They're so awesome. Okay guys, so since there were so many boxes, I went ahead and unboxed them all so you didn't have to sit there and watch me struggle to get them out of the plastic and whatnot and everything. So, these are the first three, Dianas or Wonder Womans or whatever. Still a little annoyed with it that they are essentially the same action figure here, except this one comes with a cloak and this one is what you actually want in a Diana or Wonder Woman action figure. So I mean, I will say, if they're gonna go to the lengths of giving you a completely different outfit for Diana or Wonder Woman, why not give her blue dress? Make a cloth cloak so that you can put it on this one and, you know, be sneaky like she was in the fields or when she was leaving Themyscira. But, you know, don't give me two of the exact same action figure with a plastic cloak on one of them that you can't even take off. But that being said, I still love these action figures. The detail is amazing. So let's go take a closer look at them. Alright, so let's take a closer look here at the Diana's / Wonder Woman. And as you can see, they did a pretty good job of the detailing here. We've got her, you know, just good old brand new classic costume with the God Killer sword and her shield she takes. She's even got her armband on. I mean, she looks amazing. I'm really, really impressed with the amount of detail they went to. One of my favorite parts as a woman. Haha, shoes. Love the shoes. The other kind of neat thing is you can take her lasso off if you wanted to, and she can hold on to it or keep it in her little holster here. The other neat thing you can do is you can take her sword off and put it in the sheath if you wanted, and there she can walk around with her sword in her sheath. So they're very articulate, just like you would expect with most of the toys, you know, moving the arms up and down, moving the wrists, the kneecaps, even the shoes. The feet move depending on what kind of pose you want to put them in and everything. So let's look at when she was wearing her cloak. The cloak you cannot take off, which at first I didn't really like that, but as just an ancillary action figure, wasn't that bad. This action figure came with just the God Killer sword, so it's a pretty good detailing on the cloak. We've got the fur on it, and you can actually see her hair in there in the cloak. So, I mean, they did a good job with the cloak. I like it. I just kind of wish maybe they made it cloth or something so that you can take it off. But, I mean, you can kind of open it up. And this one, you can't put her sword. You could. It fits in there. But because of the cloak, it won't actually fit in there. And again, you can take her lasso out and have her hold it if you want to. So I do apologize when I said she only came with her sword. I did forget she came with the lasso. And then last of the three is Diana before she becomes Wonder Woman. And she does not have her armband here or her tiara yet. As we all know, in this part of the movie, she hasn't quite scaled the walls and stole the outfit yet, which I do think it's kind of funny why she ended up still coming with the lasso and the God Killer. But I guess they figure Wonder Woman needs her sword. Anyway, they did a wonderful job again with the face. Very impressed with even the detailing in the hair. Looks exactly like how she had it in the movie. She fell down. They do actually stand up really well, but seeing as how you can see how small their feet are, they do fall over kind of easy. But again, same articulation as all of them, same amazing attention to detail. Really impressed with these. It's a lot of fun to kind of come up with different poses for them. I really love them. I enjoy them. So there's the 3 Wonder Womans. Alright, so we've got the next set of 3 from the set of 6 action figures. We've got Chris Pine, and it really does a great job of looking like Chris Pine, Captain Trevor. We've got Queen Hippolyta, and then we've got Manaliope. One thing that I noticed that was kind of weird about the series is that they went with Manaliope, the archer, instead of doing Antiope or Antiope, you know, Jenny or Princess Buttercup, Robin Wright. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name quite well. But she was her general, the next in charge. She was the queen's sister. She was the one who taught Diana how to actually function and become a warrior. She's the one where Diana got her crown from. So why didn't we get that action figure? Why did we get Manaliope? I don't really, I mean, she didn't make that big of an impression on me in the movie. Anyway, that being said, I did think it was kind of neat that we, in all the girls that we got one guy action figure, so that was, you know, gotta be a little diverse there. But I also kind of noticed we didn't get a bad guy except for the Build-A-Figure Aries. Why didn't we get Dr. Maru? She would have been a cool one if you wanted to keep the girl power thing going. She was a female bad guy. I mean, she would have been really neat. She would have had some neat detail with the way her face was kind of with that plastic mask on. So anyway, let's take a closer look at these guys. Alright, we got the next 3 in the series, and we will take a look at Steve Trevor first. Amazing detail. I love how much they got him to look just like Captain Kirk. Oh, whoops. Sorry, wrong movie. I do love that movie too. Okay, anyway, looks like Steve Trevor. Look at the detailing in his coat, and you can even see the individual strands of hair. That is pretty dadgum impressive. So there's his pants and boots, everything. Steve just comes with his shotgun, but that's okay. That's all he needs. He's got Wonder Woman to protect him. Clothes, again, made of plastic. You can even see a lot of detail going on under the coat, under there, and everything. So, oh, he looks a little sad. Let's make him stand back up. There we go. So, there's Captain Trevor. Let's look at Queen Hippolyta next. So, next we have Queen Hippolyta. Now, she's got quite a bit of detail, but being a queen, you kind of want her to have that. So, again, another great job of making her look just like the actress, with her crown, her hair, the amazing detail in her hair. Queen Hippolyta comes with her royal sword and her royal spear, excuse me. It's been a long day. Alright, like I said, lots of detail. You could actually take her plastic cloak off if you wanted to, but I probably wouldn't, just because you might end up breaking an arm or something getting it off. I don't know how tight it is. But they did, I mean, they did detail even underneath the cloak, so you could if you wanted to, I suppose. But anyway, she's got really awesome boots. Again, love the shoes. I've always been obsessed with shoes. But I'm a girl, so that's okay. Alright, now, let's look at Hippolyta. Put Queen back. Queen. Alright, so let's look at Manaliope. Now, she is an archer, and she's got pretty decent detailing there in her face. Love the way they fixed her hair. A lot of work goes into fixing these Amazons' hair. Anyway, she's got really good armor on. The neat thing with her is she comes with the bow and arrow and her own spear. But I like her holding the bow and arrow because of the way they've done up her hand so that she actually holds the arrow. And so the way that she can hold the arrow next to the bow actually does look like she's pulling it back. But I'll open up her arms here so you can get a better look at her armor there. So, very functional, very moving, very easy to, you know, fight the bad guys. Again, another great set of boots. So, I've actually considered hanging her up, like in the movie when they come flying down out of the mountains and shooting the bad guys who come up onto the beach. Just because she's the archer. Because she looks cool like that. Anyway. Okay. Alright, last but not least, we've got the man himself, big ol' heavy Aries. Now, before I show you him a little bit more in detail, I did want to tell you something that I found was a little weird. I don't do the Build-A-Figs all that often because I usually just pick and choose my action figures, so I don't know if this is a common practice or not. But with this set, there were 3 different ways that you can complete Aries, which I thought was a little weird. One of the ways was where you just had, it only told you that there were 4 action figures, and you just got his sword. And all that one included was Diana with her cloak, Wonder Woman with her cloak, Steve Trevor, Diana, and Queen Hippolyta. But then I noticed that there was one where it showed that there's actually 5 action figures, which was Wonder Woman without her cloak, which is, come on, that's the way everybody wants her, not with the cloak. That one comes with the sword and the shield. So if you wanted his shield, you had to get Diana or Wonder Woman without her outfit on. Then the last way that I thought was really odd was the one where you found out that there was a Hippolyta action figure. Or not Hippolyta, sorry, not Queen Hippolyta, Menelaiope. And she comes with his big fire swords. And I'm sorry, but I think I'd rather have that than that normal boring sword. But again, they don't show the regular Wonder Woman in her regular outfit. There's only one set of them that comes that way. And I thought that was kind of weird. For me, this time it didn't matter because I wanted all the action figures because I'm obsessed with Wonder Woman, if you couldn't tell. So for me it didn't matter, but otherwise it might be a little confusing, so you definitely kind of want to pay attention to the back of the boxes. Don't just grab a couple figures and think, oh, I've built the whole figure. If you are actually wanting to Build-A-Fig, you might need to do a little bit of research. So there's a little tip for you. Anyway, there you go. Let's go take a closer look at Aries now. Alright, here he is, the big bad Aries himself. Now, like we talked about earlier, there were 3 different ways to get Aries. There's the one where he just comes with his 2 flaming swords, or where he comes with just his shield right here, and his sword, or one where he literally just comes with his sword. So we have the 3 different ways that you could have built Aries, but being as how I wanted to collect all of the action figures, it didn't really matter to me that there was multiple different ways to do Aries. So let's get a little bit closer look at him here. So he's got the ram's horn, or ram's head, nasty looking ram's head. He's gonna bite somebody. But it's kind of hard to see in there. But he actually, I mean, his head is in there. You can see his eyes a little bit. So there's a head in there, but unfortunately, this part does not come off. So, then we've got the detail I mean, he looks just like he did in the movie when he became the big uber Aries. So, you got the abs, down to his outfit, even just his little bare feet. He is a big, tall drink of water. There's his back of his helmet there. Sorry, he's a little tall to stand on camera. He's friggin' huge. I mean, as you can see with him standing next to, say, you know, like Steve Trevor or even Wonder Woman herself. I mean, he is one big gargantuan dude. But he does have a lot of really neat detail in him. There's his shield that Wonder Woman actually came with. Just Wonder Woman herself. The shield if you wanted to get this shield, you had to buy just this Wonder Woman. So, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to buy that one. But anyway, I'll give you a little closer detail on his flame sword. And like I said, he came with 2 of these in one of the versions of his Build-A-Figure. And then in the other one, you either get just the sword or the sword and the shield, depending on which design you decided to go with. I like the shield and the flame sword, so that's why I have decided to have him go ahead and just hold his shield and his flame sword, because he's Aries and that makes him look a little bit more badass. But so that is the whole line of the Wonder Woman toys, the DC multiverse. Pretty cool. He has this, like I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, he's got the same articulation everybody else does. I do wish his helmet came off. That's one of my big kind of gripes about it, because I mean, they took the time to put detail behind the growling teeth, so why not let it come off so you can see it a little bit better. I mean, even the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure I had built, the helmet comes off so you can see Juggernaut's little head, and it is a little head. But anyway, alright guys, well, there is all 7 if you count the Aries Build-A-Fig. And let us know if you went out and got this series. Let us know if you went out and got the movie. Did you already get the movie? You're gonna get the movie. I recommend getting the movie. I can't wait, because pretty sure there's a gag reel. Love gag reels. Anyway, so make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment down below. And we will see you later, my little nerds.